Hey there, everybody. This is Chris Peeler from the Wizards of the Coast community team, joined again by this guy,
Drew Nolasco from Wizards R&D.
And we're going to talk about the Aether Revolt release coming to Magic Duels today. So first things first, when are we gonna do that?
So I heard it's coming out in January.
Okay, January sounds about right.
And then maybe the 18th in North America?
Yeah, just like a date, just sort of picked out of a hat. 18th in North America? Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, and then that would be 19th for most other regions in the world, correct?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay, so we'll see you January 18th and January 19th elsewhere in the world. What are we getting?
All right, so one of the cool things about Magic Duels now is that we have so many cards to make our decks with. In fact, it's like so many cards that it can be kind of hard to narrow down your choices and figure out what to do with all those.
So we're going to make it easier. It's probably one of the most requested features in Magic Duels, and Chris's most requested feature to make a deck that will beat my vehicle deck.
Even harder than I normally do.
Significantly improved filter and deck building options, focused on the deck builder, but also in the collection scene. So things you can search for. You can search by mechanic. You can search by relevant creature type. You can search by a whole bunch of custom filters that we've added for things like removal, counterspells, evasion, and for those of you who like advanced search capability, Boolean logic, so you can mix and match your ends and your ors to find exactly the things that you need.
So it'll be that much easier to make a deck around your favorite creature type, and finding exactly that right removal spell for your control deck and that sort of thing.
Yep.
Awesome. That's really cool to hear.
And as you're making all these cool decks, we have new options for you to bling out your decks. We've added in a whole bunch of new card backs. But perhaps even more exciting, we've added in a new category of vanity items, avatars. So we already have a bunch of avatars for you to select from, all of those Planeswalker avatars, but now there are even more, and that includes the Gatewatch, and a whole bunch of characters from Magic Story, right out of the campaigns that you've been playing and other places. So you can be the good guy, the bad guy, the Gatewatch,
however you feel. And that'll finally get me to make a deck that doesn't just have like the giant bearded guy as the avatar, because I aspire to be him every day. I'm working on it.
I'm sick of being beaten by the giant bearded guy. Okay.
Anyway.
All right. So so you've made these decks, you've blinged them out. The next thing that you probably want to do is get into a multiplayer game.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we focused on in Aether Revolt's release is a deep dive on multiplayer matchmaking. We did it across all the platforms, but we did a particular deep dive, a really, really tight dive on the Xbox One matchmaking. You should see improved matchmaking experience, improved matchmaking times, and overall a much, much easier and more fluid experience when you're getting into 1v1 games. In a future release, we'll be doing the same for Two-Headed Giant.
Very cool.
There's one thing we haven't really talked about in this video, and that's what is in Aether Revolt itself.
Oh, right, the cards.
Right.
Yeah.
We have new mechanics, right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, so one of the new mechanics is Revolt. And what's the second one?
Improvise.
And you can find out more about these two mechanics in a new way. Matt Tabak from Magic Editorial Team has created videos, and you can find the Revolt one right here.
And Improvise you can find somewhere around here. Let's
Right around here.
Take a guess, like somewhere around there.
Okay, so check out the new mechanics from Aether Revolt. Get online, and you'll see the two of us.
It'll be good times. We'll see you there on January 18th in North America and the 19th for a lot of other regions around the world. Catch you around.
Bye, everyone.